I'll teach you. It's easy. Hey, Olive, look.
See, even little children can play this.
Oh, yeah, it's easy, all right. Well, I'll take vanilla.
Well, I'll take you skating.
Hey, Olive, come on back. Now, don't run out on me. I know you're a good skate. Now, come on, let's go in. We wants to rent some skates.
Yeah, we does.
What size? What size? Anybody knows that. That's crazy. I know. Ooh, boy. A flip Fuji.
I take a 3.5, but an 8 feels so good.
So I better get 12s, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Make a fist.
She's got a hand like a 1.5 feet. There we are.
How do you play this game?
Oh, it's just like London Bridge falling down, that's all.
Oh.
Here we are.
Should I count 10?
No, we ain't out on the floor yet,
Oh,
Olive.
I see.
Hey, take it easy,
You
Olive.
better hold on to me, Popeye, because you know.
Now, take it easy, Olive.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nervous. I know.
Now, you stand right here, and I'll show you the first thing to do. Here we go. There we are.
Let me go! Popeye! Popeye, I just look at me. I gotta get out of this. I'm gonna go home. I can't.
Olive, you started out on the wrong feet, that's all. You'll like it after you learn how. Look at all them other people having fun. Follow me. I'll show you. Hey, somebody turn out the lights. Hey, wait. Oh, I can't see where you're going, Olive. Here we go. That's pretty good, Olive, but you gotta keep it up. Now watch me. Here we go. Look, free-wheeling, Olive. Now you try it.
Oh, me? Here goes.
Kind of laying down on the job here, Olive. All right, there we go.
I think you better lift your feet, Olive. A little higher, Olive. Everything's under control, Olive. I got you covered. I got you.
I got it. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out. Oh, I gotta.
Hey, Olive, I ain't through teaching you yet. Hey.
Whatever she went to, I don't say.
Wow. Oh, hey, Olive, look out, Olive. Don't tell me I left at home.
I always had it in every other picture. That's what I did.
Is there any spinach in the house?
Here you are, Popeye!
happened? Are you hurt?
Let's do it again. My heart's palpitating whenever I'm skating with Popeye the Sailor Man.
Barnett, this is the Scorpion. The plane is taken off and will drop the demolition bombs on the shack in a few minutes. Leave the shack immediately.
Come on, that plane will be over in no time.
Billy, I'm going to call Captain Marvel. He can get us out of here. Captain Marvel! Captain Marvel! I can hear the plane coming!
Betty, you all right? I got loose just in time. This is dangerous business, Betty. For your own good, you better give up your job.
Oh, I can't quit now, Billy. I've got a real clue to the scorpion.
How's that?
When they took me to the scorpion, I shot at him, and I injured his hand, the right one.
Well, if the scorpion's one of the scientists, we'll spot him at the meeting tomorrow. Well, come on, we got a lot of hiking to do.
And Captain Marvel got the girl out.
I'll remove Captain Marvel in due time.
Yeah, but how?
When I complete this atom smasher, I'll have a weapon that not even he can withstand. But I must have those other lenses. And Billy Batson continually interferes. We meet today, and Batson will be there. I count on you to take care of him.
I've got one trick that never misses. But how about your hand? Won't that give you away?
Don't worry, Barnett. I've taken care of that.
Everybody here?
Yes, they're all here.
You got the paper ready?
Here it is.
This ought to do the trick.
I hope so.
Morning, gentlemen.
Hello.
Here's a statement from the museum that guarantees the authenticity of the specimens we brought back from Siam. They want each of us to sign it.
The usual formality.
Billy, you wanted at the telephone.
Oh, thank you. Pardon me? Nice timing, Betty.
Well, who is it?
It's Dr. Lang.
Dr. Lang. That's hard to believe. What are you going to do now?
Search his house. If he is the scorpion, then the golden scorpion and the lenses ought to be there.
But Dr. Lang keeps a guard on the gate day and night.
Is that Lang's hat and coat?
Yes, why?
If I wear these and take his car, I'll bet I can get by those guards.
Dr. Lang may want to leave soon.
Tell him I had to take his car and keep him here as long as you can.
Who's that? Must be Lang. It's his car. Come on, let's go. How do you want it set? So she'll blow when the speedometer hits 50.
Oh, Dr. Lang, are you leaving so soon?
Yes, I have some very important work to attend to.
I'm terribly sorry, but your car isn't here. Billy had to borrow it.
What do you mean?
Well, Whitey was supposed to pick him up, but he didn't get here in time.
Yeah, I kind of got tied up, but I'll be glad to take you any place you want to go, Dr. Lang.
Never mind. I'll call a cab.
No, it's no trouble at all.
All right, then. But I must get to my home immediately.
It's a pleasure.
Very well. Come on.
You ready? All set. Let's get out of here.
Hello, Dr. Lang. Hello.
Wait, it's Billy Batson.
We've got to stop him. Put up your hands and keep them high. Search him.
What do we do with him?
Leave him there. Come on.
Go a little faster. I'm in a hurry.
I don't like to drive over 50 miles an hour, Dr. Lang.
Then let me drive.
I'll step it up a bit.
Billy Batson.
Yes, Dr. Lang. When I saw your wounded hand, I knew you were the Scorpion.
Oh, what do you mean?
Scorpion was wounded in the hand yesterday. Since you're the only suspect with a bandaged hand, I knew...
I can explain that.
Perhaps you can also explain why the Scorpion's men attacked me when I came in here.
Of course I can, but it's not safe out here, Billy. Let's go into the house.
I'd be glad to. I'd planned on searching your house anyway.
I have no objections. Come on. Won't you make yourselves comfortable, gentlemen? Benson, it's rather cold in here. You turn on the furnace and give us plenty of heat.
Yes, sir.
I can believe the story of your injury, Dr. Lang. But how do you explain the Scorpion's men being here?
They're after me. The Scorpion wants my lens.
Perhaps, but... Gee, I'm getting so sleepy, I can't...
Benson, I must leave at once. The Scorpion's men may be here at any moment. These chaps wouldn't allow me to leave, so I had to gas him.
I understand, sir. What do you wish to do with them?
I imagine Whitey will be all right. But if the Scorpion's men find Billy, they'll kill him. So I have to take him to a safer place. Come, Benson, help me to get him into the car.
What? What?
Look! It's Lang and Billy.
Come on, we've got to catch him. Put that away. We've got to get Lang alive. Can't you go any faster? I'm running off the road.
Yes, you lucky people, just sit back for a moment, relax, and notice the delightfully clean, cool, and refreshing atmosphere of this scientifically air-conditioned theater. Great, isn't it? Remember, you can enjoy great motion picture entertainment all summer long in cool comfort at this theater.
There it is, the red planet Mars. For over 2,000 years, the symbol for war.
Here is a new experience in excitement, a new sensation in suspense, as men open the door on the unknown powers of space to learn the incredible secrets of the red planet Mars. Secrets that might destroy us in one moment.
You'll be the next to advance science. And maybe us. Right into oblivion! Chris, look.
9, 2, 6. Linda, we've done it.
Dear Lord, don't make us sorry.
This business keeps up, you'll need the Army to help you. Quick, get going!
Atomic energy, the hydrogen bomb, flying saucers, and now Secrets beyond belief from the red planet Mars. Secrets that threaten the world with total destruction, as countless millions in every corner of the globe invoke the greatest power of all to save their lives.
You do think me a fool. Stay where you are.
Give me a light.
Don't! No!
This is a story not yet told. It begins on a warm evening some years hence, when high on a mountaintop in Southern California, a giant telescope searches the heavens for the secrets there contained.
You can't see it with the naked eye, but the micrometer shows it clearly. There's no question of the change in altitude. Dr. Russell. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Miss.
Linda.
Hello, Doctor.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
They certainly tuck you in up here. Wouldn't even let us into the viewing room.
They've classified the sky top secret now. Lewis. Ask Felder to develop these as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Bolting. This is Chris Cronin, Mrs. Cronin, my assistant, Dr. Bolting.
Hello. How do you do?
How do you do?
It's nice meeting you.
Well,
I hope you don't mind my tagging along.
Oh, not in the least. We're very happy to have you. May I take your coat? You know, I expected you to be older. You are the radio man.
If you think of yourself as the guy with the spyglass.
I really walked right into that. I didn't mean it quite as it sounded. But do you seriously believe that you've established contact with Mars?
Well, you take pictures of it. Why shouldn't I talk to it?
Bolting.
Yes.
There's no question they have diminished in size. There's no knowing what tonight's pictures may show. We may learn more about Mars in the next few minutes.
So that's the baby in person.
It's so clear, it's unbelievable.
This is the first picture. We took it a week ago tonight. See, here are the indentations I told you about. They couldn't be plainer. And all going from north to south.
What are they?
Canals, what else? Traversing the entire planet.
And these big shadows, here and here.
Now you know how New York or Chicago would look if photographed from Mars.
And look at those mountains at the pole. They must be as high as the Rockies.
How do you tell they're mountains?
There have to be. What else would throw such deep shadows?
Dr. Mitchell, what puzzles me is that you've had the giant telescope for years. Why are you just getting these pictures now?
Mars's journey around the sun is an elliptical curve. Let me show you. It's now at perihelion, about 35 million miles from Earth instead of the usual 63.
What's this one?
Same angle, same exposure 5 nights ago.
See any difference?
Should I?
Well, what have you got?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Well,
The mountains are gone, and the poles are level.
You can't wipe out mountains taller than the Rockies in the space of a week.
Bolting. Look at the canals.
They're different. Now they reflect light like mirrors.
Water reflects light.
Well, so does any other. Are you saying you think those pole formations are ice? And that in a week, these Martians have melted ice caps thousands of feet high and used the water to irrigate the planet?
Isn't that what the picture says?
But that's impossible. There's no way to.
Oh, there has to be. Why, they've done it. If we could just once ask them how.
I thought you'd already established contact.
Oh, it's Mars I'm getting my signal from right enough, but how do I give that signal meaning? How do I find a means of communication? Come on, Lynn, let's get going. There's still time to send a signal.
You're going to broadcast tonight?
After seeing these? What do you think?
One man who takes pictures, another who believes he can talk over 35 million miles. It's like having a grandstand seat for the creation of the world.
Or it's death.
Where are you going, Lynn?
Just want to have a look at the kids. Everything looks peaceful.
Hi, son. We'll be over at the lab. Don't stay up too late.
Chris. Don't send a message tonight.
What's got into you, Linda? Ever since you saw those pictures, you've
Fear,
been...
Chris. Always eating fear. The whole world's scared. Why shouldn't I be? Every woman in the world, we all live in fear. It's become our natural state. Fear our sons will have to fight another war, or fear they'll face worse. We've lived on the edge of a volcano all our lives. One day it has to boil over.
Me talking to Mars won't affect Vesuvius, Lynn.
Chris, how can you be so sure? Don't you understand? Science has made the volcano we're sitting on. Nobel invented dynamite to ease man's life. It's eased a good many into annihilation. Einstein split the atom to create energy. Is terra energy?
Well, that's rubbish, Lynn. Scientifically, we've advanced further in the past 60 years than we have in the previous 2,000. Radio, television, automobile, airplane, atomic fission, jet propulsion. And now, well, you saw those pictures tonight, heard what Mitchell said? If we can once talk to Mars, we may be talking to brains as far ahead of ours as ours are ahead of monkeys. In one moment, we may be able to leap ahead another 2,000 years.
And you'll have done it. You'll be the next to advance science. And maybe us. Right into oblivion!
Linda.
I'm sorry, Chris. But when I saw those pictures tonight, it all seemed too imminent.
Well, sure it's imminent. It's what we worked for, isn't it? Why we built this lab, assembled the transmitter. It's why we've worked together all these years.
They've been good years, Chris.
Well, they've been great years. But what do you want me to do now? Get a crummy research job in some plant? Maybe in 20 years get a paper published in some scientific magazine? Now, when we're on the verge of accomplishing everything we've worked for?
All right, Chris. I'm ready.
What do I say? That if I thought anything we're doing could boomerang against you or the kids, I'd blow up the whole works? You know that. But it can't hurt anyone. Whatever's been done, we've done together, Linda. Well, I don't believe harm can come from anything those hands have had a part in, that's all.
All right, Chris. Let's go. Who am I to stand in the way of science?
Turn it on.
What do you want? How did you get here? How did you track me down? Get out!
Stop acting like a fool.
Get out of here! I told you not to follow me.
You were supposed to keep in touch with me by shortwave. The seal isn't even broken.
I had nothing to report. What are you doing here? Answer me!
You said you would establish contact with Mars. That was your commitment.
I'm trying.
We are not paying you to try, Mr. Calder. We expect results. And you might have had results if you had done as I asked. Conduct your experiments at our laboratories at Berezovho, where we could have supplied you with skilled assistance. Instead of which you buried yourself here in the Andes, alone. No one to assist you.
You mean no one to watch over me? Thank you. I've had one taste of jail.
I don't know why you complain. We extricated you. We helped you. We want scientists of your caliber, Mr. Calder. We treat them well when they serve us.
Serve? Are you talking to me? I don't owe you anything.
You owe us your freedom. It was the Americans who threw you into jail and our men who helped you to escape. Not to mention all this equipment which you have piled up. This was an investment. Now we demand an accounting.
I'm not a bookkeeper.
We don't make investments with no returns. You know our policy.
Are you trying to frighten me?
We had an agreement. It is my responsibility to see that it is carried out.
You're threatening me with extermination, huh? Is that the policy you refer to?
You find the idea amusing?
Highly. You won't harm me. You need me. Think they have humbled me, huh? Bringing me, Franz Calder, to this. cringing, hiding. Just another rat in his hole. But all this won't last. The rat will come out, and then the world will listen. You want a report? I'll give you one. You can tell your masters that I've failed in my experiments. I've not been able to establish contact with Mars. Their money's been wasted.
It is not a report they will appreciate.
Still, they won't exterminate me.
Of that, I wouldn't be too sure.
Because you can also tell them that the Americans who stole my valve have succeeded. They have established contact with the Red Planet.
Wait outside.
Are you serious? Newspapers will tell you as much in a few days. It's not in the American character to keep silent about success.
But that's incredible that they should actually...
Why? You expected it from me.
But you said that your equipment was the best in the world, that no one could duplicate your developments.
I forgot the 7-year start the American had on me. 7 years while I was in jail. 7 years.
Don't let's start that again. What shall I report?
What can you report? That the Americans also want the secrets of a wiser civilization so that they can turn them into new methods of destruction?
How do you know all this?
Because I'm the one other person with a hydrogen valve. I alone can pick up their signals and the replies.
Then you can give us the questions they put to Mars and the answers they receive.
Yes, exactly. And that's why I can laugh at your threats. Do you still want to kill me?
Oh, don't talk like that. Nobody is threatening you. You're invaluable to us. It's not who gets the information first, but who first puts it to use.
Oh, my dear friend. You must let me send you a less monotonous diet.
My diet's already taken care of. I did not spend all your money on equipment.
Is there anything else you need?
Yes, one thing. Let's drink to it.
Well, by all means, my dear fellow.
What is it?
Your absence.
Thank you very much, comrade. Considerate of you, leading us to his lair. Clever of you, dragging him down all on the strength of a single phrase.
He thought himself so clever with his, "You can find me only through finding Christ."
You dropped your bunny rabbit.
What was that outburst?
He woke up and couldn't find his rabbit.
Thanks. I guess I better get the...
Here's your carbona.
Oh. How'd you know we'd need this?
Did you two ever start a project and not need it?
She's pretty smart, huh? Hey, Mom, I got a TL for you.
I could use one.
Remember when the parents came to visit our class?
One of my grimmest memories.
All the fellas decided that you were the youngest-looking mother there.
Isn't that nice?
Boy, you should have seen those other crows.
That did it. Now clean away this mess and get started on
your homework.
Right.
Gosh, I only got my math to do, and you know I don't want to fuss over that.
Well, before you pin any medals on yourself, an extra hour on history wouldn't hurt. At that, you're no genius.
Well, you can't have everything.
Oh, heavens, who's coming?
Probably Mitchell to find out if Mars had anything intelligible to say.
I'll get it.
Is Mr. Cronin in? I'm Cronin.
I'm Bill Carey. This is no time to barge in on you like this, but your reports didn't reach my desk until this morning, and I flew right out.
My reports brought you out.
Oh, we grasp at any straw to get out of Washington for 24 hours.
Please come in, Admiral.
Thank you.
I'm Linda Cronin.
How do you do, Miss Cronin?
Forgive the mess, but all major mechanical projects seem to get started in the living room. This is our son, Stuart.
Hiya, fella.
Sit down, Admiral. Get some more ice, will you, son? Stuart, you will have a drink, won't you?
Well, at this hour, I can't claim the sun's not over the yardarm.
Are you the Admiral Carey who broke the Japanese code?
My one claim to fame. But confidentially, it wasn't a very good code.
Come on, Stu.
Oh, you don't know how glad I am to see you. We didn't know if you'd even bother with our show here.
Rose to it like a marlin. But what beats me, if you are getting messages from Mars, how have you kept it out of the papers?
Well, we're not getting any messages. Not yet.
Darn close to it if your reports stand up.
Oh, if we ever do get messages, understandable ones, that is, they'll be given out. 4 years of Navy gave me my belly full of hush-hush.
I can understand that.
So far, all we're getting are repetitions of our own signals coming back at us.
Now, these answers you get.
Please sit down.
These answers you get, couldn't they be your own signals bouncing off some object in outer space? Some other planet? Booming back at you? I'm no authority on electronics, but
I am. No, this is no bounce back. As I told you, we transform sound into light. And the speed of light is 186,000 miles a second. So you divide the distance to Mars by the speed of light, and you get the length of time it takes our light waves to reach Mars. Double that, and you get the time it takes our messages to come back. Now, that could all be mechanical, but they don't come back in that exact number of minutes. It never takes less time, always more. 20 seconds, 40 seconds, sometimes as much as a minute and a half.
Sometimes, like tonight, for instance, we get no answer. An echo will always sound, but sometimes the human brain sleeps.
But why always the same signal back? Why never anything you can hang on to?
Well, because I'm too stupid to give them a lead. That's why I yelled for help.
Well, this is no picnic you've asked me on. You don't even know what language they speak, if any. It's like working out a system of communication with gollywogs. How the devil to find a point of contact?
How about pie?
That's hardly the way to offer it, Stu. And by the size of that slice, I doubt if there's anything left.
I mean pie.
Now, what are you talking about?
Well, if we're getting answers, they have to have a transmitter as powerful as ours.
Go on, what are you driving at?
Well, they can't build anything like that unless they know how to make a wheel. That means a circle.
And you can't make a circle without knowing the ratio of the diameter to the circumference. Pi.
I still don't understand what that has to do with...
Your son's ahead of you, Cronin. What is pi?
3.1416, as I remember.
Roughly.
That's it, roughly. Actually, it's 3.141592 and so on, an infinite number of decimals.
Well, so what? We broadcast 3.1416 to Mars, and what can they answer?
Nothing. But they must be trying as hard to talk to you as you're straining to talk to them. All they're looking for is an opening. So, you don't broadcast 31416. You broadcast 31415.
And if they understand, they continue the equation.
Right.
Where'd you get that idea, son?
Biting into this.
Come on, let's get over to the lab and try it on right now.
Aren't you coming?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just the babysitter around here.
If this comes off, I'll wake you when we come in.
What makes you think I'll be asleep?
3, 1, 4, 1, 5. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5.
Shut it off.
What do we do now?
The blasted waiting's always the worst part. How long? 3 minutes, 8 seconds each way. 6 minutes, 16 seconds all told. Plus the time it takes them to answer, if they answer.
You know, this is going to be the longest 6 1/4 minutes I ever spent.
You light that pipe, Admiral, and if Chris's hydrogen doesn't blow you up, he will.
Always the danger of a leak and no way of telling it. Hydrogen's odorless.
I told you I was no authority on electronics. What's the hydrogen for?
Well, the hydrogen sufficiently pressurized can be brought down to a temperature of about 451 degrees below zero. And nobody knows why, but sound waves can be picked up at that temperature that would be otherwise completely inaudible. And now, certain minerals also have incredible acoustic properties. Quartz, for instance. Now, that's what this valve is made of. And we warp it with a pressurized hydrogen. It gives us the energy for a power transmission 1,000 times greater than any sound transmitter ever conceived.
There it is. The red planet Mars. For over 2,000 years, the symbol for war. And we dare to fly in the face of Providence and try to bring it closer to us.
Sometimes my wife is less than enthusiastic about this project.
I'm sorry. Darling, if nothing happens tonight, don't be too disappointed.
It's got to happen. It's just got to happen. We've waited so blasted long.
I know, but if it doesn't...
Poor Linda with all her silly fears. You hope it doesn't happen, really?
You know what beats me? I just can't believe that you people really assembled all this yourselves.
Oh, we got a slight assist from the Carnegie Foundation.
You realize if this comes off by this time tomorrow, you'll be the most famous man in the world?
Funny, none of the credit's mine. Actually, it all belongs to a German scientist, a criminal, a brilliant criminal, with nothing but hate in his heart.
What do you mean?
Did you ever hear of Franz Calder?
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 Do you remember the famous quotation, "The human being is the best guinea pig"?
High voltage experiments on the human nervous system. The Nazi criminal.
He invented the valve. I found the blueprints at Nuremberg. It's taken us all the years since then to build a transmitter capable of spanning the enormous distance. And we've been broadcasting for 8 months, first without success, and now...
The last 3 weeks.
We've been getting answers.
Well, you're not going to give Calder any of the credit.
Why not? It's his valve. The devil's entitled to his due. 2 minutes to go.
I wonder what kind of a world we're opening the door on.
You'd wonder even more if you saw the pictures of Mars that we saw last night. Ice caps, thousands of feet high, melted away in a few days. Oh, those people must use atomic power as we use water. If we had that power, why, the largest liner would cross the ocean on the energy contained in one lump of coal.
Mm-hmm. Then what would happen to the people who own and work coal mines?
Well, what happened to the people who owned or worked on canals when the railroad started?
Still, Mr. Calder will have had his effect on the world.
Wonder where he is now.
Where are all good scientists we don't hear of? In Russia, I suppose.
10 seconds to go. Switch out the lights, will you, darling?
Three, 1, 4, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5.
Our own signal back, the same blasted story.
Chris, look!
9, 2.
Linda, we've done it.
Dear Lord, don't make us sorry.
So far, Cronin is sticking to the establishment of mathematical and chemical formulas. Very ingenious. They were able to frame a few questions.
I read all that in the papers. What about you? Have you contacted Mars yourself?
You're a fool, Eugenian. If I can read their messages, they can read mine. Why should I let them know that they have competition?
And so, what only 2 weeks ago was a secluded laboratory in the San Diego mountains has become the new center of the world. Scientists, code experts, newsmen, all concentrated on only one thing: the first concrete word from Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up closer. I want to introduce you to the keyhole of Mars. Now, I have the only authentic, genuine picture of the planet Mars. What a thrill. What a fun. To send home to those people.
All right, folks. Come on, folks. Get moving, please.
Welcome home, folks, to planet Mars. They're educational and constructive.
Hi, Doc.
Give him the rocket.
Hi, Mr. Cronin. Been to town?
Yeah, just down to see how the press camp's coming along. They've got to put up 2 more buildings. Stewart wanted to see Admiral Carey and his staff at work.
Итак, всего неделю тому назад еще никому неизвестный молодой американский ученый по фамилии Христофор Кронин, живущий и работающий в своей лаборатории близ города Сан-Диего в Калифорнии, стал центром внимания всего цивилизованного мира. Это событие впервые за все время своего существования Земля
And so the weeks of preparatory work are over. Communication with Mars is now a reality. Tonight has brought us the first real information about life on that distant planet. They were asked the average lifespan on Mars. Their answer, 300 Earth years.
That
300 years?
I hope not your mother.
Our regular program.
Pensions for 235 years. Who's going to pay them?
Of the livestock industry is at stake.
Is the government going to continue to support the price of potatoes?
Just a minute. How about the price of wheat?
The hysteria which has greeted the Martians' claims has become a national peril. All this after the release of only 3 messages. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot too strongly stress the necessity for calmness. Do not allow yourselves to be emotionally disturbed by those messages.
Eugenian, This time you'd better get your masters on the phone. Cronin's just received a message from Mars. That's a sensation.
The Martians have now announced that for the past 3 centuries, they haven't used coal, oil, electricity, any form of power on which we rely. Theirs has all been provided by cosmic energy, through which they have made hundreds of elements fissionable.
If this is true, no miner in America, no miner in the world will have a job.
Our interests are identical. We owners represent an investment of $5 billion.
It took Mars to make you recognize that identity of interest.
Well, the oil men are in the same boat with us.
And let them bail it out. Oil is no concern of ours.
Keeps up, you'll need the army to help you. Quick, get going, the axe wide up.
Hi, Dad. You're just in time for the news.
I've had enough news for one day.
Meanwhile, this morning, every American bank had long lines of depositors waiting to withdraw their funds. Owing to the difference in time, the latest bulletin from Mars had created its effect on Europe before we Americans had finished our breakfasts. In London, the Prime Minister called a special meeting of the Cabinet at number 10 Downing Street. But this did not prevent pandemonium on the London Stock Exchange. The value of British industrials has decreased nearly £10 billion in the last 2 weeks. In Paris, the third government in 2 weeks failed of a vote of confidence, and President Romain, hopeless of forming a fourth government, suspended the Constitution and called upon the army to establish martial law. This, however, did not prevent wide disorders in Lyon, Marseille, and other French cities. Meanwhile, in Rome, the Holy Father urged a policy of patience and of faith.
Turn that blasted thing off.
Just on another minute, Dad.
But in Milan and Genoa, there was widespread rioting.
Turn it off, I said.
They gotta hand it to you, Pop. When you blow the lid off, you really blow it off. Well, that crowd out there's mad
I
enough.
thought I told you to stay out of the street.
I just wanted to take a look.
Haven't you anything better to do than lollygag around where you haven't any business? It's enough work for you to do around here.
Gosh, I did the whole lawn this afternoon.
Yeah, and left the moor where everybody could stumble over it as usual.
Trick or treat. Tricks or treat.
What's he made up for?
Halloween, remember? And children like to go out and play trick or treat. That is, children who can get out of the house, too. And little boys who can't. They still like the fun of getting dressed up.
You look scrumptious, son. See? Bottle tops.
Trick or treat?
Next year, we'll go trick or treat. How'll that be?
On your way, boys. And hands washed. Stu, will you see that he's polished up?
Oh, Mom, again?
Please. Be a good boy. I'll be in a minute, dear.
I'm sorry, Lynn.
You don't have to take it out on the kids, Chris.
Is that what I'm doing? I'm sorry.
Where are you going?
The lab. Gary's ordered some new gadget installed.
Mom, come here quick. Roger's splashing water all over. Hurry.
How's it going? Oh, evening, sir. Quite an installation you're getting here. What is it? That's the latest thing. We've only installed one other like it. That was in the Pentagon. It's an improvement on the cathode ray oscillograph. As soon as we get it wired up, then we're putting it outside in a cement vault. It'll take down your messages right off the transmitter. It records them on film. Go ahead, light it. Huh? Be interesting to see if the place really would blow up.
You'll recall, Mr. Secretary, that the Joint Chiefs advised immediate control when the first message was received.
Yes, I recall quite well, General. I also recall that the President overruled us. Yes?
Admiral Carey, sir.
Have him come in.
Mr. Secretary, General Burdett.
Hello, Bill.
Sit down, Carey, sit down. Have you decoded any other messages?
No, sir. We've been sweating over a batch for nearly a week now, but no success.
Thank heaven for that. We're closing down that decoding room out in California.
But messages are still coming in, sir.
Well, they'll be microwaved here as fast as they come in. And they're not getting outside this building. Your whole staff's coming back today. Nothing is to be released to the public. Nothing. You understand, gentlemen? Nothing.
Is there anything else, sir?
Our economic system shambles. Industrial production shot to blazes. Our entire civilization collapsing about our heads like a house of cards. And the whole Western world going down with us. This Cronin has done more to smash the democratic world in the last 4 weeks than the Russians have been able to do in 11 years. I can hear the laughter in Moscow now. No, Admiral, no. There is nothing more.
Calling 2BLM, calling 2BLM.
2BLM here, go ahead.
Where's the genius? Where's the genius?
You will call him on another wavelength. 9434 kilocycles. Broadcast band E. Use scrambler number 5. The call number is 9K BLM. Your call will be relayed. He's waiting for you.
Calling 9K BLM, calling 9K BLM.
Товарищ дежурный, передайте товарищу Арджиньяну, что Кольдер его вызывает.
Слушай.
Go ahead, Calder. This is Argenian. Are you all right?
Don't worry about me. How about you? How are you, Argenian, huh? That's foolish of you to go where those monsters can lay hands on you.
Shut up, you fool.
Премьер спрашивает, есть ли другие новости.
Are there any more messages?
Mars seems to have run out of messages for the moment.
Чем интересуются американцы?
What are the Americans asking, Calder? If you can tell us that.
As nearly as I can understand, they want to know how the Martians, if they use cosmic power for everything, are kept from blowing each other to bits.
Send us the messages as soon as you get them. There must be no slip-ups. Is that understood?
Haven't you got your money's worth yet?
Не беспокойтесь, товарищ генерал. Не думаю, что американцы...
Is this dog, Calder, reliable?
Я сказал вам.
In English. If I want him to understand me, I'd speak Russian. Why didn't you insist on him coming here to work?
I couldn't insist. He would have destroyed his valve. He's a madman, a lunatic.
The world is full of lunatics. They want to start a war now. Now, and there is no need. Stalin did not dare precipitate one because he could not defeat the free economy of the West. Now the economy is shattered. The strength of the Western world fades like a dream in the night. Their civilization perishes. Lenin dreamt of the world in his hands. Stalin tried to get it in his. Our premier will succeed. We will build our new world on the ruins of the West.
Dr. Stokes.
Yes.
Yours is identical with Robert's translation.
It can't mean anything else.
How do you explain it?
I don't even try.
All the other messages deal with such abstruse scientific data that we can't make any headway. Then out of the blue, this. Why, it's...
It's inspiring, Admiral, if nothing else.
Get me the Secretary of Defense.
He's at the White House, sir.
Prepare a memorandum to him.
Aye, aye, sir.
Eyes only.
Eyes only.
We can't risk the Russians decoding those messages. I certainly don't want war. But Moscow, Leningrad, every nerve center in the Soviet Union must be wiped out.
I cannot fly in the face of 180 years of American history. I cannot start a war.
A month from now, we may not have the strength to fight one. The Russians may have in their hands the power.
No. This country will not launch a war.
Mr. President.
You still know my first name, George.
We've served a great many years together. And there's never been a day when I couldn't happily go along with any decision of yours. But I have a responsibility to this country, too. And I can't stand by and see it destroyed.
Our difference is that I don't believe it can be destroyed by 13 slips of paper covered with obscure symbols.
The Japanese Empire was destroyed by a slip of paper covered with obscure symbols. Once those symbols were translated into power.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You said to interrupt the men that they arrived, sir.
Oh, yes. Have them come in, please.
Won't you come in, please?
How do you do, Mrs. Cronin?
How do you do, Mr. President?
Mr. Cronin?
Mr. President.
It was very good of you to come. I'm only sorry you didn't bring your boy with you. I wanted to meet the culprit who started this whole business. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Cronin, Secretary of Defense, Mr. Sparks.
How do you do?
Mr. Sparks. Mr. Cronin.
And General Burdett.
General Burdett.
Hello. Won't you sit down, please? I'm not going to drag this out, Cronin. I'm afraid I've got to break your heart.
You made a pretty fair start on that, Mr. President, when you pulled Kerry back to Washington, clamped this censorship on us. Have any further messages been decoded, or aren't we allowed to know?
There have been no further decodings. And now there will be no further messages to decode. You must shut down your transmitter.
Shut it down? You're not serious.
I've got to clamp the lid on this business. Stop these communications.
Well, I suppose that lies within your power, Mr. President. You can declare a national emergency.
I don't have to declare it. It's here, and not merely national.
You've shattered the economy of the civilized world.
I'm not interested in economics, Mr. Secretary. Who makes or who loses money doesn't seem as important to me as the chance to advance civilization 1,000 years in one jump.
Our job isn't the advancement of civilization. It's to preserve the country handed down to us.
If we believed that, every scientist from Franklin to Edison would have been suppressed.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. If you order it, sir, of course I'll have to shut my transmitter down. But I'll never do it of my own volition.
Even though it threatens national security?
Does it threaten national security to know that man can look forward to a longer lifespan? That he has at his disposal the power to eliminate 90% of the world's work?
We've learned that from the 4 messages we've decoded. There are 13 others that we haven't translated.
Plus the one we received today.
So long as they're not decoded, they can't threaten anything.
I said that we haven't translated. Kerry released the bulletin on cosmic power at 11:22 p.m. Pacific Coast time, the night of the 27th. The same bulletin was released in Moscow at 9:30 a.m. the morning of the 28th.
Well, what of it? We broadcast everything on the Voice of America anyway.
But there's an 11-hour differential between Moscow and San Diego, Cronin. 9:30 a.m. in Moscow is 52 minutes earlier than 11:22 the night before in San Diego.
You mean the Russians are intercepting and decoding?
Well, is any other explanation possible?
Calder.
Who?
The man who invented the hydrogen valve. It's the very heart of the transmitter.
Now you see how important it is to stop your communication with this other planet.
I see now why they can't be stopped.
What do you mean?
If Calder can pick up our messages, he can also pick up messages of his own. We may stop, but he won't. And then our national security really is threatened.
Yes.
For the Secretary, Mr. President, eyes only.
What's a note from Admiral Carey? They've decoded another message, today's. Carey's outside now, Mr. President.
Have him come in, please.
Admiral Carey?
Come in, Admiral, come in.
You'll forgive me, Mr. President, but the Secretary left orders that no matter where he
Have you
was,
got another message?
Yes, we've got one. Oh, may I, sir?
I think he's entitled to that.
Well, this is nonsense. It's impossible.
What is it, Cronin?
You remember, sir, we asked them how, with their free use of cosmic energy, they were prevented from blowing each other off the face of the map.
If they have an answer to that, I'll welcome it.
Well, according to this, they submitted the question to their supreme leader. You say spiritual, Bill.
I'm not sure it shouldn't be something even stronger. Godlike was Dr. Stokes' translation.
What is the message, Chris?
You have been given knowledge and have used it for destruction. 7 lifetimes ago, you were told to love goodness and hate evil. Why have you denied the truth?
The Sermon on the Mount. On Mars.
But don't talk nonsense, Linda.
Love goodness and hate evil? What else would you call it?
I don't understand it.
I don't either, Chris. But I'm glad we installed the oscillograph, because once the messages are recorded on film, no one can accuse us of garbling them.
Well, Mr. President, I said I'd never voluntarily suppress a message. But I was wrong. This one can't go out.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't make sense. It's not scientific.
Oh, maybe it's the one scientific truth we've forgotten.
You mean you take this message seriously?
We took the other seriously, didn't we? If we were right to release one message, we must release this too.
Mr. President, you know the panic those other messages have caused. Loose a wave of religious hysteria on top of it, and every crackpot and his brother will be lecturing on street corners.
Mr. President, you're worried about national security. Is there one word in that message that threatens our security? Or anyone else's?
And solution, there was none. Save in the rule of Christ alone. My father was very fond of Emerson. May I see that message, please?
You're not going to release it?
Your arguments in defense of scientific freedom have convinced me.
Well, this time Cronin is right, Mr. President. We can't hitch our wagon to that star.
We've switched stars, Mr. Secretary. Now we're following the Star of Bethlehem. That message is to be broadcast all over the world, in all languages, exactly as decoded.
letzte Mars-Sendung hat keine weitere Erklärung. Wir wissen nur, dass wir es mit einer Person von höchster Wichtigkeit zu tun haben.
Полученная сейчас радиопередача с Марса пока не может быть полностью расшифрована. Единственное, что понятно в настоящий момент, это следующее. Исходит это сообщение от таинственного лица, которое марсиане называют высшее существо. Слушайте, что произнесло это лицо.
Yes, yes, Calder, I heard you. But what does it mean?
Why ask me?
I'm an expert on electronics, not religious movements.
Are there any other messages?
Questions by the thousands. There are no answers.
Are there any other messages?
Questions by the thousands. There are no answers.
Bother the questions. Let us know when they answer.
I know I am not alone in being struck by the phrase with which the message begins. 7 lifetimes ago are the words. But we know that the Martian's life is 300 years. So 7 lifetimes is about 2,100 years. Or, as near as one could ask, to the era in which the carpenter of Nazareth went forth to preach his message. Is it only coincidence that the message he broadcast 2,000 years ago should again be broadcast from the Supreme Being on Mars? If so, then how explain that this authority should know what we on Earth were told 20 centuries ago? Or is it possible that the man of Nazareth and the man of Mars are the same?
Get them curlers out of your hair.
What for?
We're going to church, that's what for.
Do you feel all right?
Now, look, don't argue with me. Get the curlers out of your hair. Let's get dressed and get out of here. This ain't no time to take chances.
It has brought hope when we had lost all hope. It has brought light into a world of darkness. All over the world, regardless of their religious beliefs, men have found a new faith by which to live. No, not a new faith, but an old one many of us had allowed ourselves to lose. A faith that is universal in men of all faiths. For while to us the words from Mars seem the very essence of the Christian doctrine, let us not forget that they are also the essence of all other religions. Christian, Mohammedan, Jewish, Buddhist. All are heeding the call to prayer, kneeling humbly in the search for divine guidance. I pray particularly that behind the Iron Curtain, where our eyes are not permitted to see, men will open their hearts to the message of peace and the promise that their rulers have so long denied. Today's message reads, "Ye have denied God's word and worshipped false gods. Thy torment is the price of thine own sin."
Сегодняшнее краткое сообщение с Марса гласит: слушайте, ты отрекся от Слова Божьего, ты поклонился идолу, и муки твои — суть награда за твои прегрешения, и муки твои — суть награда за твои прегрешения.
Гранаты идут. Они близко подходят.
Стой! Стоп! Кулаки! Разгонись по домам! Слушай команду! Я вас всех перебью! These messages are spreading all over the country. Poland, Romania, Bulgaria, and no one knows how. Villages that have never even seen a radio suddenly erupt.
Have you heard the latest message?
Is there another?
The Americans released it an hour ago.
Простите, товарищ генерал.
He who follows the tyrant's banner shall wear the tyrant's chains. He who carries God's banner shall know everlasting life.
Baton, do you expect me to tell them that?
What you tell them is no concern of mine.
Everlasting life! Hello, Calder. Are you there? Calder, are you there?
Проснись.
Come in, Calder. He doesn't answer. Comrade General, I would not suggest...
Suggest what?
These uprisings, is it possible that...
It is possible that another mass transplantation of population may be necessary. We have fostered a famine 30 years ago. We shall foster another. Let 20 or 30 millions of this ship die, and see how long the religious faith lives.
But if the messages continue...
We have found a religious revival necessary to get them to fight the Germans. We will have another, and they will fight the West.
Are you sure the valve's working?
Oh, I've checked it a dozen times.
There must be some reason for their silence up there.
Well, there can be 1,000. We've got 2 atmospheres to get through. Ours may be clear and theirs may be impenetrable, or maybe their transmitter's out of whack. Maybe the operator's got the measles, or maybe he's finished his allotted 300 years, or maybe...
They've said everything they have to say. Maybe the rest is up to us.
Calling 2B, 7XK.
He won't answer. Come on.
There is no need for me in there.
You can have the honor of telling the Premier that your communication have bogged down. I don't want to answer his questions.
Нашли этого Калдера?
Нет, контакта с Калдру.
Это что же, господин Арджиния? Правда?
Простите, товарищ премьер. Я не виноват.
Talk English, you fool! Anything is preferable to that atrocious accent.
I'm sorry, Comrade Premier. Perhaps if I tried again.
Has the Patriarch arrived yet?
Никак нет.
Go to the airport. Well?
There is no answer.
Не понимаю. Что случилось?
Comrade Premier, if I may suggest, the transmitter, we could contact the airport with it.
Hurry! Продолжайте. До свидания.
Никто не отвечает.
Ну что же?
We are trying.
Что случилось там? Что ты делаешь?
Look! The lights are still on out there.
Товарищ премьер.
Singing. It was one of the favorite anthems of the cathedrals.
That will silence their hymns. What who these superstitious peasants think they can accomplish against our guns.
Hello? Yes, Dr. Mitchell. No, she and Stuart went to town. Haven't got back yet. The baby had the sniffles and I... What? Are you serious? Well, yes, right away.
What's that?
Come on, son.
The first program ever to be televised to the Western world from Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, the British ambassador to Moscow.
And I have been appointed to speak for my fellow members of the diplomatic corps. In days to come, thousands of volumes will be written about the miracle of these last 12 days. The miracle of a nation finding its soul. As the messages from Mars spread throughout the country, the heart of the Russian people began to swell with an old faith, and spontaneous demonstrations of that faith took place. From the churches, they moved on the jails, the fortresses. And here in Moscow, the arrival yesterday of the Patriarch of the Russian Orthodox Church provided the tinder that burned down the Soviet edifice. Thousands of the residents of this city are now dead. They died in the creation of a new government. The Patriarch as its provisional head. As the new leader of a new Russia, he will speak to you himself.
This morning, our armies in occupation of other lands have been recalled to our own soil. We have thrown off our chain of 40 years of bondage. We now free our neighbors of theirs. This is the first act of our new government. The second is the reopening of our churches so that our people might worship God in freedom and in accord with their own conscience. The bells of those churches now speak for us. They speak only what is in our hearts. The prayer that all men can henceforth live in peace.
I wish you were a little older, son. I wish you could remember this.
No, I have to go get.
Oh, we're famous people, son, your mother and I. Names in the papers, decorations, scientific awards. You know what's really important? You. You're our immortality. You and your brother, the kids you'll have, and the lives you'll lead. You're the blessed generation.
Chris, have you heard the news?
Mitchell called me. I couldn't believe it.
I heard it on the car radio. Chris, you should see that crowd. You should see their faces.
And I didn't want the religious messages released.
Dad, the Russians on the radio. Saffron cow.
Maybe you've reformed the Russians, Pop, but not young hopeful.
Lynn,
Yes?
suppose it's over. Communications, I mean. Suppose we never make it again. There's nothing wrong with the transmitter. Atmospheric conditions won't explain it either. No matter how bad they are, we'd pick up something.
Would it really matter? We talk of their oldest civilization, and what have they given us? Nothing we couldn't have had all along. Prayers were given us long before wireless.
Good evening, Mr. Cronin.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
My credentials.
The hydrogen valve.
Uh-huh. The original specifications.
Where did you get these?
I drew them.
Calder. Franz Calder.
Where have you come from?
This afternoon, you parked your station wagon in front of the post office. Didn't look in the back when you drove home. Neither did the guards that surround your place.
This is the most stupendous joke I've ever heard. We thought you were in Russia, and here you were in this country all the time.
Only since yesterday, Mr. Cronin. It wasn't exactly a triumphant entry. Mr. Cronin, did you ever have to crawl through the mud beneath a barbed wire fence? Hide like a hunted animal to avoid the border inspectors?
In heaven's name, why?
Why? I developed a dislike of jails.
Jail? Are you out of your mind, man? Have you heard nothing of what's happened in the world? In spite of your record, there'd have been an open door for the inventor of the hydrogen valve.
Which you stole.
Well, don't talk nonsense. Your specifications became government property. Anyone had a right to use them.
That's a matter of opinion.
Don't worry, Mr. Calder. Chris has given you credit for everything that belongs to you. Every scientific journal has given you full credit.
If you'll forgive me, where I've been, the latest scientific journals were not at hand. I lived in a hut at 11,000 feet in the Andes. An avalanche finished it. But I dug myself out 9 days ago.
Well, I'm glad you got out anyway. We're just about to broadcast. You might be interested in
You're right. It will amuse me.
All set, Lynn?
Yes.
It's a shame you didn't get a chance to carry on your work yourself.
In a small way, I did.
You built a transmitter?
Naturally.
And then you might have picked up Mars.
I tried. I never succeeded.
All right, Lynn, shut it off. With your knowledge and the valve, you should have succeeded. Unless, of course, atmospherics play tricks at that altitude.
On some people, Mr. Cronin. You won't mind if I take my coat off, huh? Yes, on some people.
What do you mean by that?
Of course, I only got out with what I had in my pockets, but I think this will interest you.
There are messages on the replies, all of them. The ones that weren't decoded, too. Then you did pick up Mars?
No.
How else could you get these?
When did you hear from Mars last? 9 days ago, wasn't it?
A little after 8 o'clock.
Now, you figure the difference in time. And you'll find it was about half an hour before my set was smashed.
I don't believe it.
How slow you were in thinking up that pi formula. And the creation of a vocabulary. Huh. Aren't you grateful that I made it so easy for you? Here you were, the whole mobilized science of the world behind you. And there was I, alone, giving you answers.
You sent the messages. The whole thing was a fraud.
That credit I will share with you.
Why? What were you after?
Shall we say, amusement? You thought you'd created a new Earth, and I destroy it. A new heaven, and that I shall destroy. Once my story is told.
You can't do it!
You can see the possibilities for entertainment, huh?
Listen to me, Mr. Calder. I've 2 children over there in that house, and I'm just one of millions. Millions of women that for the first time know their children are secure. You can't destroy that.
Paradise lost, Mrs. Cronin. Paradise lost. That's my present to the world.
He's lying, Linda. Those messages were from Mars. They came from outside the atmosphere.
You take me for an amateur, huh? I shot my signals up to hit the heaviside layer. They deflected down at any angle. Naturally, they seem to come from outside the atmosphere. No. Once I detected your signals, the rest was easy. I could accomplish much more, making you believe I was Mars, than ever getting Mars myself.
Chris.
What is it?
He did not send the religious messages.
Of course I didn't. You know that.
What do you mean?
Here are his messages, the very first few as we received them. But when we asked how they've kept themselves from blowing each other to bits, his answer was, one tribe must hold the power. It had nothing to do with the Sermon on the Mount. It was the prophet talking to us.
The prophet? Clever of you to create him. You played right into my hands. I smashed your economic system with a power panic. But that still left my friends in Moscow. I had to smash them too. From my hut, I could see the statue of Christ. I never thought of using him against them. Thank you for that idea.
They must have been desperate. Who? Kerry, Sparks, all of them. They must have done this in Washington.
Darling, you were there. You spoke with Sparks and the president. Did you think they were play acting?
I don't know.
Who did it is immaterial. When I saw the effect on Moscow, I knew you'd created my weapon for me. That's why I let you raise the world up with all that muck right up to the sky, so I can dash it down to hell when I tell my story.
You can't do it, Calder.
Who's to stop me? God? He had his chance 9 days ago. If I hadn't dug myself out, you'd have gotten away with your fraud.
It was no fraud.
You'd have won.
It was no fraud.
You don't expect me to believe those messages were not faked.
We expect you to believe the truth, just the way the rest of the world believes, just the way we believe.
But here is my proof. There have been no messages since my transmitter was shattered. How will you explain that to the world, Mr. Cronin? Sermon on the Mount. Peace on earth. No, Mrs. Cronin. You are not dealing with a superstitious peasant. If those first messages were fake, the last were too. The world will believe me, just as your husband believed me. And then you'll all be at each other's throats again. All of you. And I'll have done it. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. My favorite poem, Mrs. Cronin. The unconquerable will and study of revenge, immortal hate, and courage never to submit or yield. That's my God, Mrs. Cronin. Satan. Lucifer's my hero. God beat him. But I'll have beaten God.
And nothing will convince you.
Nothing. It's 8:26 according to your clock. I sent a telegram in your name, inviting the press to be here at 8:30. They will only to wait a few minutes before they hear my story.
Why didn't you tell it right away? Why did you come here to torture us?
Suppose someone had stolen the fruits of your genius, wouldn't you want to see them humbled in the dust?
Perhaps. It doesn't matter. Linda, you go back to the house.
Do you remember what you said to me the night of the first message? Nothing I was connected with could produce evil. It won't, Chris. We'll finish it together.
I want you with the boys. It'll only take a minute.
Is that what you really want? I love you, darling.
You do think me a fool. You think I let you walk out of here to call those private guards of yours? What's the matter, man? Cheer up. The reporters will be here in a few minutes. You like publicity, don't you?
2 minutes before they get here. Give me a cigarette, Chris.
I can't go through with it, Lynn, not now.
The boys are safe. This is their chance. Give me the cigarette.
Funny. In all the years, I've never seen you smoke.
You're not going to smoke in here.
God gave us free will, Mr. Calder. It's what distinguishes us from the animals. We can choose between good and evil. But if we choose evil now, that's the end of the human story.
I can't let you do it.
Stay where you are!
It's a simple problem, isn't it, Mr. Calder? To let you tell your story and risk setting mankind at each other's throats again. Or to see that you keep silent and save mankind.
There!
Give me a light.
Don't! Don't! The room's alive with hydrogen. A spark now would... Stop! Stop! You wouldn't kill your wife.
Chris, look. Now will you believe? Your set's destroyed. But there's a message coming in. There's your proof.
Not now. He won't beat me now.
We do not know and never shall what caused the destruction of that laboratory in California. We only know that Chris and Linda Cronin are gone. And that in our time there will be no more messages from Mars. For God in his infinite wisdom has decreed that the revelations which came through them, his servants, were sufficient to fulfill his purpose. At the very moment when they were snatched up in that chariot of fire into the bosom of truth everlasting, a final message was being received. Only the first few words of that message were recorded before the explosion cut it short. Those words were, "Ye have done well, my good." The rest is silence. Silence. No. No, for as I speak, the bells of 1,000,000 churches in every far corner of the earth ring out in salutation to the earth's new day of hope. The voices of the joyful rise in 1,000 hymns. Hymns not of grief, but of thanksgiving. And mankind, kneeling in gratitude for its redemption, prays for the spirit of this man and this woman. Of them, as of no mortals before them, it may be said, the whole earth is their sepulcher. And so the message does not remain unfinished. The miracle we have beheld has cleansed our souls and wiped the scales from our eyes. With the new vision given us, we who are left can complete that message. Ye have done well, good and faithful servants. Enter ye into the joy of your Lord. Thy monument is a world of peace.
You're lucky, boys. You're their sons.
Stop the show. Here's great news you ought to know. We've just got a shipment of taste-thrilled treats, all tip-top quality and delicious eats. There are hot dogs and popcorn and candy galore. There's soft drinks and coffee and a whole lot more. So direct your steps to our refreshment stand to enjoy the finest snacks in all the land.
Now listen, now listen, now listen. I'm the Dairy Queen, won't you come with me along the milkshake way? I've got lots of good surprises, fresh and yummy for you every day. There are malts and shakes and sundaes too, whenever you stop. And of course your very, very favorite, the cone with the curl on top.
You don't have to just dream about Dairy Queen. Your favorite Dairy Queen treat is a refreshing reality at your nearest Dairy Queen store.
Something different for a change? Then try the perfect refreshment. Chili Dilly, a delicious pickle treat that's spiced just right for every bite. Economical, too. There's no waste. You eat every bit of the juicy goodness of Chili Dilly. How about trying one right now? Chili Dilly, on sale at our concession stand. You'll love 'em.
countdown for blastoff. X -5, -4, -3, -2, X -1. Fire! From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future, adventures in which you'll live in 1,000,000 could-be years, on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents X minus 1. Tonight's story, Mars is Heaven. When the first space rocket lands on Mars, what will we find? Only the ruins of a dead and deserted planet? Or will there be life? Intelligent life in some strange form that we can only imagine. Will we be welcomed with open arms? Or will the Martians treat us as invaders? Only one thing is certain. Someday, a giant metal ship will take off from Earth to travel through the black velocities, the silent gulfs of space, to descend at last into the darkness of the upper Martian atmospheres. And on that day, man will finally know the answers. The day we first land on Mars.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Approaching critical deceleration. Fasten gravity suits. Stand by to land.
There it is. We've intersected the course vector, sir.
All right, Mr. Lustig. Over to manual control.
Aye, sir.
Masters, sound general quarters.
Aye, sir.
What do you make of the terrain?
There seems to be a heavy ground, Miss Captain. We won't be able to use the infrared lights.
And we'll have to come in on radar.
Isn't that a little risky, sir? Landing in the dark?
I'd rather run the danger of a blind landing, Lieutenant, than come in without the cover of darkness. Remember, we don't know what kind of reception is waiting for us down there.
Airspeed 500. Altitude now 4,000.
Bridge to engine room. Stand by for deceleration. Fire forward tubes 1 and 3. Steady as she goes, Mr. Lustig.
As she goes, sir.
Airspeed 100. Altitude 1,000.
Radar indicates a level stretch dead ahead, sir.
Skids down.
Skids check.
Altitude 500. 4. 350. 3.
Up a point now. All right. Let's set her down. The power. Masters, pipe battle stations.
Aye, sir. All secured, sir.
Well, gentlemen, we're now on Mars. April 20th, 1987. 4:33 Greenwich time. Enter that in the log, Masters.
Aye, sir.
Well, gentlemen, it's less than 2 hours till dawn. As soon as it's light, we'll send out a landing party. Masters, get me an all-over hookup.
We're all set, Captain.
Now hear this. All right, men. The smoking lamp is lit. Well, we're on Mars. The first man shipped from Earth to land here. We don't know what we're going to find or what dangers we may face. We're 17 men on an alien world. And it's up to us whether we ever get home again. The next few hours should tell the story.
And I want instant obedience to all commands. I'll court-martial the first man who doesn't jump to when he's ordered. And one other thing. We may be on Mars, but this is still a United States naval vessel. Officers will conduct a personal and weapons inspection in 1 hour. That's all.
An inspection, Captain? Now?
Mr. Lustig, we've got an hour and a half to sweat out before we find out what's outside that airlock. I'd rather have a man worried about his stripes than about what's waiting outside on Mars.
Now hear this. Landing party report to forward airlock. Captain Black, Lieutenant Hingston, Lieutenant Lustig, and Dr. Horst report immediately to forward airlock. There's now landing time -5.
Well, they're paging us. You ready, Dr. Horst?
Yes, Mr. Lustig. As ready as I will ever be. Come on, let's get in the lock.
Hingston, Lustig, and Horst reporting in the airlock.
Very well, sir. The captain will join you.
4 minutes to go. At least the captain would get here.
What difference does it make?
I just want to get it over with, that's all. Anybody got a cigarette?
Yeah, I think you're smoking too much, Lieutenant Lustig. Are you nervous?
I offer you, Horst.
Wondering what's hidden outside underneath that ground mist? I've been giving it some thought. It'll be very interesting to find out. A very unusual planet, Mars.
Why?
It has an atmosphere. A wonderful thing, an atmosphere. Where you find one, you find life.
You mean Martians? What do you think they'll look like?
Who knows? Intelligent life can take many forms.
You mean they may have green skins and eyes on stalks or something?
The comic book conception is possible, of course. Or they may have developed far beyond us. Perhaps they have a science that can produce weapons far more dangerous than our atomic missiles.
You think we may have to fight our way out?
After all, we are invaders.
Now hear this. Landing time -2.
All right. We heard this. You know what I'd like to find outside that airlock? Good old Illinois. Ever been there, Lustig? Only Chicago. Well, you ought to see my hometown. Green lawns, big white houses.
Sounds like my hometown.
My grandmother used to have one of those iron deer on the lawn. Every Halloween, we'd paint another color. One time, we painted it black and white like a Holstein cow.
Where does your family live, Dr. Horst?
I have no family. When I was a child, they were gassed to death in the Dachau concentration camp.
Tough.
No, it has its advantages. I have no ties on Earth. Nothing to lose now. I imagine I'm the only one on board who is free to enjoy our present peculiar position.
All right, Masters, you can button it up now.
Aye, sir.
Well, gentlemen, check your sidearms. In 1 minute, we'll be the first men to set foot on Mars. Quite an honor, eh?
As long as the medals are not rewarded posthumously.
Still uneasy, Dr. Horst?
Captain Black, I've been uneasy ever since I can remember. On Earth and on Mars.
Well, 30 seconds. Give me the intercom phone, Lustig.
Yes, sir.
Masters?
Aye, sir.
Battle stations are to be manned until we return. If we're not back in 2 hours, I want no rescue party sent out. Blast off and save the ship, you understand?
Aye, sir.
All right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lustig, open the outer airlock.
Aye, sir. It's fresh air.
Let's go. All right, now, take it easy. It's too dark to move fast.
Quiet, isn't it? Not even a wind. Can't see anything through this ground mist.
Quiet. We don't know what's out here. All right, come on.
What the Captain, I could swear that sounds like a rooster.
I don't hear it anymore.
Very homely but unlikely sound. A rooster crowing on Mars?
Hingston.
Aye, sir.
Set that machine gun 25 yards to the flank. We'll stay here till the ground mist lifts.
Aye, sir.
What do you make of the ground, Horst?
Grass. plain grass. You can see some large foliage there where the mist's thinned out.
What the? Hingston, hold your fire, you fool! I hit it, Captain.
What?
Some kind of wild animal. I hit it. I could see the tracers, but it's still standing.
Come on, Horst. Doctor, where are you?
Up ahead, admiring the wild animal.
Careful, Horst. Wait for us.
Don't worry, Captain. It's an iron deer. A lawn ornament.
Well, that's impossible.
It's hollow. Interesting, isn't it? A whitewashed Victorian iron deer sitting on a lawn in the middle of Mars.
I don't understand.
Look around. The mist's lifting.
Hey, Captain, look there. It's a house, a regular old-fashioned house. But, sir, on Mars.
Good Lord. I haven't seen carved scrolls and gingerbread like that in years. Look at that port swing. The geraniums.
There. I told you it was a rooster, Captain.
Give me the glasses, Lustig. I want to take a look through that front window. Well, there's an upright piano. Some sheet music on it. Lustig, it's beautiful Ohio.
Oh, it can't be, sir.
Horst, do you think that civilization of two planets could be identical?
I don't know. That specific variety of geraniums is only 50 years old on Earth.
Is it logical that they should develop in Mars? How about that porch swing and the piano and beautiful Ohio? Why, it's impossible.
Captain Black, this looks like the town I was born in.
Well, it looks like my hometown, too.
I've thought of something, sir. It's the only solution. Maybe we're not the first ship to reach Mars from Earth.
Don't be ridiculous, Lustig.
Oh, how else can you explain it? Suppose some scientists got together. They invented some spaceship and planted a colony here. That's the only answer.
That's impossible, Lustig. Been space travel, it couldn't be secret. Do you have any idea what ships cost, what industrial power is needed? No, there's got to be some logical reason.
I think perhaps we might find out, Captain. The light just went on in that house.
Kingston, cover that door with the machine gun.
Aye, sir.
All right, come on, Horst. We're going to ring that doorbell. There's got to be a scientific answer to all this.
And there's something moving in there.
Stand back, Horst. Give me a clear shot.
Are you sure a bullet can stop a Martian?
Steady now.
Can I help you?
If
you're selling anything, it's much too early.
No, wait just a minute. What town is this?
What do you mean? Are you census takers?
No. We're strangers here. We want to know how this town got here.
Is this a game?
No, it's not a game. We're from Earth.
From where?
From Earth.
Do you mean out of the ground? Are you sure you're feeling well?
Madam, we came in a flying ship across space. We're from the third planet Earth. This is Mars. Now do you understand? Mars.
You go away now, you hear? I'll call my husband from upstairs and he'll chase you. Go on.
But this is Mars, isn't it?
This is Green Lake, Wisconsin, in the United States of America. Bounded on the east by the Atlantic and on the west by the Pacific. Now go away. Goodbye.
Horst, do you suppose it's really possible? I've got to find out more about this.
I told you I'd call my husband. Now you go away.
You've got to tell me one thing first. What year is this?
Year? 1928, of course. For goodness sake.
You hear that, Horst? And we know it's 1987, and we know this is Mars. Horst, is it possible that we got fouled up, made some tremendous blunder, circled around, and landed back on Earth?
In 1928?
Well, maybe some switch in time or dimension. Could we have shifted somehow, gone backward in time? Oh, Horst, this won't hold water. It's not logical. We checked every mile. We went past the moon, out into space. We're on Mars. Lustig out at point. Hingston in the rear. Keep that gun at half load.
Aye, sir.
Horst, there's got to be some cold, logical solution.
Captain.
What?
That house down the street, the white one with the green shutters.
Lustig, what's the matter?
I never thought of... Thank God!
Lustig, come back here.
He's running for that house.
That crazy fool. After him, quick.
Lustig, stop!
Come down off of that porch.
Grandpa!
Lustig, what the devil do you think you're doing?
Albert!
Grandma, Grandpa, it is you.
Lustig, what is going on here?
Albert, it's been so many years.
How you've grown, boy.
It's so good to see you.
Lieutenant Lustig!
Oh, Captain, Grandma, I want you to meet my friends. This is Captain Black. Captain, I want you to meet my grandfather.
Howdy. Any friend of Albert's is a friend of ours.
How long have you been here, Grandma?
Oh, a good many years, ever since we died.
Ever since you what?
Oh, yes, sir. They've been dead 30 years.
What?
Oh, now, don't you trouble yourself. It's all right. We're alive again, that's all.
Do you mean to tell me that Mars is heaven?
Oh, nonsense, no. All we know is here we're alive again.
And who are we to question God's infinite ways?
Well, Lustig, we're going back to the ship.
But, Captain, I want to talk to my grandpa.
Lieutenant Lustig, I don't like any part of this. You'll come back with us if I have to club you and carry you.
I see.
Now, let's go. Heaven only knows what they've run up against back at the ship. Crowd around the ship.
Looks like we're being welcomed with a celebration, Captain.
Celebration? They've abandoned ship. Every port is open. No guard set. You masters!
Hiya, Captain. Meet my old dad. Dad, that's Captain Black. He's not a bad guy for an officer.
Higston!
What's it?
Bring that band back. Use force if you have to.
Excuse me, sir. There's my Uncle George.
Higston!
I'll be right back, Captain. Uncle George.
What the devil is going on here?
Understand, sir? They've all found friends and relatives. They're all here.
Right, Captain. I found it. The whole crew's out in the crowd.
But I gave orders. Definite orders.
You don't understand, Captain.
I understand mutiny. I don't care how many relatives show up. I'll have discipline.
Johnny! Johnny, you old son of a gun!
It's you, Edward.
Yes.
It can't be.
Oh, of course it is. Johnny,
Ed.
you old...
Ed, Dr. Horst, this is my brother, Edward.
How do you do?
Hello, sir.
It's wonderful to see you, Edward. Look, I've got to get back to my ship.
Oh, Johnny, wait. I almost forgot. Mom's waiting at home.
Mom?
Yeah, and Dad, too.
Mom and Dad are alive? Then you're real, Ed.
Well, of course. Don't I feel real? How's that, huh?
Why, Ed!
We've got lunch for you, Johnny. Mom's making corn fritters.
Dr. Horst, haven't you found anybody?
No, Captain. I have nobody.
Oh, then you come on home with me, right, Ed?
Why, sure.
Horst, you wouldn't believe it, but it's been 35 years since I had Mom's corn fritters. By George, 35 years.
Kitchen, so don't hold back, Johnny. You too, Dr. Horace.
Well, Johnny, you're still in the Navy, eh?
That's right, Dad. I'm in command of the ship.
We're an old Navy family, Dr. Horst. All three of our boys in the service.
Yeah, Ed was the best pilot in the Pacific, too. What did happen, Ed?
What's the difference? I'm here now.
Yeah, but...
You know, it's almost perfect. All we're missing is your brother, Will. Then the whole family could be together.
Well, it won't be long, Mom. Will's in charge of the XR-54. Next rocket coming out to Mars.
Oh. Well, little Will. When does he leave, Johnny?
Well, the takeoff's scheduled for September, but it depends on what we report.
Oh, yeah.
There's no question about that now, huh?
No.
Christmas together again. That'll be something.
Sure will, yes, sirree. Well, this calls for a celebration. How about a little of the old dandelion wine, eh, Johnny?
Now, Father, don't you go giving Johnny too much wine.
He's a big boy now, Mother. Well, sir, isn't everything just fine? Just fine.
Again, will you, Ed?
Oh, sure.
Well, Dr. Horst, what are you doing sitting over here alone? What do you think of my little family?
Very nice.
You know, I can't understand why you didn't find any folks here, Dr. Horst. It's just a shame everybody else is so happy.
Well, I never remembered my family, Mrs. Black. All I know is they were gassed at Dachau during the Second World War. When I was liberated, I was in delirium 3 months. I cannot remember anything before then. A psychiatric phenomena.
Well, that's terrible. Isn't there anything anybody can do?
I don't want to remember. I have not had a pleasant life. I prefer to be free of emotional entanglements. They interfere with a scientific approach.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Horst.
Oh, I'll get it. That's our ring, long and 3 shorts. I remember that.
Well, maybe we'd better call it a night. You must be getting tired, Johnny.
I'd better be going back to the ship.
Nonsense. You stay the night. We insist.
I just couldn't rest thinking of you all alone on that ship.
I'll be all right. Well, Good night.
Oh, wait a minute, Dr. Horst. That phone message was for you.
Me?
Yes, that's right. A message from Anna.
Anna? I don't...
Well, there, she must be an old friend. Isn't that nice?
I don't... You sure it was for me? I don't remember any Anna.
Well, she asked if you were better.
Perhaps she's someone who knew you at Dachau.
Anna?
She said she's coming over here first thing in the morning. So you'll have to stay over.
Yes,
well, that settles it then. You stay here, Horst. You can bunk with me in my old room.
Yeah, but Johnny, we thought you'd like to be with Edward.
So you could talk the way you're used to.
Well, we camped with Dr. Horst on the daybed. I think we better share the room tonight. Be plenty of time for talking, Ed.
Yes, I guess so.
I suppose I better drop back to the ship. You know, Ed, security check.
What? Why do you have to do that here?
I don't know, Mom. There's no good reason, I guess. Suppose we skip it tonight, huh? Well, good night, everybody.
Oh, it's good to have you home, Johnny.
It's good to be home, Mom.
Captain Black. You asleep?
No, I've been thinking about what we were expecting. Green-skinned Martians. All the time there was only Mom and Dad and Edward waiting. That's funny what tricks your imagination can play on you. Well, I guess Mars is heaven, Horst.
You know, I've been thinking about Martians, too. Captain, just suppose there were Martians, and they saw us land, and suppose they thought of us as invaders. What would be the best weapon they could use against our atom bombs, huh?
I don't see what you're getting at.
They would want to disarm us first, huh? To wipe out all suspicion, to make us feel at home. Captain, suppose this house isn't real. Suppose the people are just images, stolen from our own memories by Martians, created for us by telepathy. Hypnotism.
Oh, that's the craziest theory I ever heard.
Maybe that's why there was no one for me. Because in all my life, there is no happy memory, no real loved person, not even my mother. I don't remember her. Only the piles of rotting corpses at Dachau. There was no happy emotion for these people to recreate.
How about that phone call? Anna?
Yes, Anna. I didn't remember who she was, but I do now. I just remembered. When I was freed from Dachau, sick, delirious, I raved about a wonderful, kind nurse named Anna that took care of me.
Well, there you are. It's logical. She's coming to see you tomorrow.
But there was no Anna. I'd been nursed by a man.
What?
Anna was only a dream. And there's only one way they could have learned about her, by reading my subconscious mind.
That's impossible, Horst.
Why? The whole crew was thinking of home. Suppose the Martians read our minds.
Yes, but if there are Martians...
If there are, they have us separated. Each man in a different house, sleeping, trusting. No one at the guns.
I left my pistol downstairs. Do you think there's something to this, Horst?
It's a perfect trap, Captain. Who would suspect his own mother, his grandparents? How easy. Just a knife in the heart of each sleeping man.
That's impossible, Horst. But we've got to get back to the ship.
Listen. The crickets have stopped. Come on. We don't know when they change back to whatever they really are.
All right, careful.
Where are you going, John?
Ed, we wanted a drink of water. That's all, Ed.
You're not thirsty, John. You don't want a drink.
Look out!
You don't want a
His
drink.
face! It's changing! He's a Martian! Run, Horst! Run!
You can't get away, John.
This way, Horst! Horst, where are you?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Earth? This is Captain John Black, the XR-53 calling from Mars. I've locked myself in the ship, but they've crippled it. I can't take off or fire the guns, and they're coming for me now, the Martians. I'm all alone here. All the rest are dead. Hinkston, Lustig, Dr. Horst. Poor Horst, he didn't even reach the door. Listen! They're trying to break through the hull.
Edward and Mom and Dad and all the folks. But they're changing now. They're melting and changing back into... They're Martians. Can you understand? Martians, not men. They make us think that Mars was heaven and we fell into the trap. Can you hear me, Earth? You've got to stop the next rocket. Listen, tell my brother Will. Tell my brother not to come. They'll trap him, too. They'll kill them all. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Earth? This is John Black on Mars. Hello, Earth. This is John Black on Mars. Hello, Earth. Hello, Earth.
Tonight, X-1 has brought you the science fiction classic, Mars is Heaven, written by Ray Bradbury and adapted for radio by Ernest Kenoy. Featured in the cast were Wendell Holmes as Captain Black and Peter Capell as Dr. Horst, with Bill Zuckert as Masters, Bill Lipton as Hingston, Margaret Berlin as the old lady, Bill Griffiths as Edward, Ken Williams as Lustig, Ethel Everett as Mom, and Edwin Jerome as Dad. Your announcer, Fred Collins. X-1 was directed by Fred Wayne and is a transcribed NBC Radio Network production.
And now, next week, man is just beginning to discover how boundless our universe really is. And yet, as man reaches out to the stars, up toward infinity, ironically enough, he may be building himself a new kind of prison. What would it be like to live all your life in a world no larger, say, than a single gigantic rocket ship bound on an endless journey? You'll find out next week when we present the Robert Heinlein story, Universe at X minus 1.